$2,000. That is what is up for grabs today. Inside Stool Stream Stadium, we have a pair of awesome Jenga matches and another opportunity to extinguish the Fleming curse right now.
There you go. There you go, Kelly.
Easy find. Oh, a little slip.
The table clock. 1, 2, 3, go. A magician. You're a magician. You're David Blaine.
And I will say Tommy looks like a goose, which is the most shocking development of this whole tournament. I didn't know people said that.
And that's it! A Jenga from Tommy Goodness! What is he doing next? A Jenga!
You can save it.
And that's it! A Jenga from Trey!
Hang towers falling down on KFC's head.
Live from Stool Stream Stadium in New York City, welcome back to another edition of Stool Streams presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer alongside Nick Taraney, Jake Marsh on hand. Thanks for joining us here today. Nick, we have a progressive jackpot rollover, $2,000 up for grabs on the PlayBarstool app, and another chance to take out the Fleming curse.
$2,000, Jake. What would you buy?
A lot of things.
I'd buy one expensive thing.
All right, fair enough. All right, so we have two matches today. Let's get into our lineup. Opportunity number one for Frank the Tank Fleming to get his first career win. He'll be partnered with KB as Frank and the Frankettes, currently at 0-2. Face off against Kelly Keegs and Vibbs. Kelly making her Jenga debut in match number 2. It's Uptown Balls versus Pat and Marty Mush. So an interesting doubleheader here inside the Triple S today. What do you make of that lineup?
I'm kind of heartbroken.
Why's that?
Well, why the fuck do you think?
I mean, it's a three-person rotation, so you're still on the team. If they win, you still get the team win.
If they win, then it's not a Fleming curse. It's my curse.
Fair enough, but the Fleming curse dying would be a very important storyline.
The match is unfair today.
Why is that?
One of these teams has chemistry because they fuck, and they're facing off against Kelly and Vibbs.
See what you're saying there? It's a great analysis by our broadcaster, Nick. Let's open the PlayBarstool app. So you have 10 more minutes to lock in your picks. $2,000 up for grabs. You go 6 for 6, the cash is yours. We'll play our third and final match later this week to try to give away the money. Question number one, it's the losing block of this match, Nick. Does the curse end today?
I think it does, Jeff. I think Kelly Keegs pulls the losing block. You're not Jeff. Jake.
You think Kelly Keegs ends it?
I think Kelly Keegs will pull the losing block.
Okay, and what about question number 2, the total block number range?
Oh, give me 36 to 38. I think that's a below average game.
I think it's right about average.
Oh, fuck off. That's why I messed up your name.
This question number 3 is our second match. Tommy and Smitty, Pat and Mush.
Clash of the Titans there. I'm going to say Pat losing block. And that means Tommy, I think he's going to go goose mode today.
Okay, what about their total blocks? Question 4.
0 to 29.
A short match.
Yes.
All right, then Friday. It's a great foursome. It's Feidelberg and Rudy against Kettenjack and Big Tennessee.
Oh, man. If this tower goes high, Big Tennessee has the length. He's a long boy. I'm going to say Kenjack losing block, though.
Okay, how many blocks exactly?
Exactly blocks? 300 blocks, Jake.
300. That's Nick's pick. You can make yours as well. A chance at the $2,000 progressive jackpot starts now. Let's break down the tail of the tape. It's Frank and the Frankettes, Frank Fleming and KB against Kelly Keegs and Vibbs.
You almost said Nick there. Doesn't roll off the tongue quite as well, does it?
Still got ahead of it. So what do you see? You see both players, Vibbs and Kelly. I know they're not a dozen teams, so it won't count for their team records. But you're a member of Frank and the Frankettes, a chance to get your first win of the season.
My heart is wanting them to win, so I'm going to send all my vibes, all my energy down to that team.
All right, before we begin, let's send it down to our official Spider. He'll cue everybody in on the rules.
Thanks so much, Jake. Appreciate that. Couple rules before we get started here. Kelly, Vibbs, please remain inside the black tape you see here, on this side of it, to stay out of the way of the camera. Same goes for you on this side. Competitors, please use your phones now and now only to retweet the stream. All matches today are going to be 2v2. Players can only use one hand at a time, And should you use 2 hands, your teammate will be penalized on their next turn, forcing them to extract the first block they touch. Each team will be given 1 time per game. Should the countdown expire, they are given a chance to switch their block. However, this does not apply on violations. Those are the rules for today. Please keep your phones in your pocket. Jake will give you the order, and we will start the block poll. Good luck to everyone playing on the PlayBarstool app.
All right, thank you, Spider. Thank you to our competitors. Yes, the block order. It'll be Vibbs, Frank, Kelly, KB. Vibbs, Frank, Kelly, KB. So let's send it back down the stream to kick off our opening match today as the quest for $2,000 begins with Vibbs, the 6-footer from Indianapolis.
Looks like the tower's starting to wobble a little bit, Jake.
Is it?
I don't know.
Vibbs goes at the penultimate row from the bottom. No issues there. Keeps his left hand in his hoodie pocket. And here comes Frank the Tank Fleming. Frank 0-2 last week, but a clean slate here in week 2, going for that Tittleman's Crest. The Tittleman's Crest, of course, is when you extract a middle block in a full row, and it creates a hole down the middle. You can see through it.
Once you find your block, you have all day. So just take it.
Uh-oh.
Frank, slowly but surely, gets the job done. And it's interesting. I think Frank might be using the same strategy we saw last week, Nick. The silent Fleming.
Silent, and he pulls him right out from the middle. Whoa.
Bless you, Spider.
Got a ref sneeze.
Here's Kelly Keegs. We mentioned she's a rookie, so Nick, do you think that poses a great opportunity for the curse to end going against a rookie?
Poses a great opportunity. Jenga is not a kid's game, Jake. This is for adults. There's strategy, there's tactics, and I just don't think she has the experience yet.
Here's KB, meanwhile, making his Season 2 debut. He said his confidence is higher than ever right now, but he has a roller coaster relationship with Frank because there's a bunch of ups and downs.
Sorry. I taught him that.
Yeah?
He did.
All right, back to Vibbs now. Vibbs and Kelly, there's been a lot of people documenting the two of their relationships. Vibbs said he sits across from her at work, but strictly in a working sense. They grow great together.
That's right. That's right, they do.
Back to Frank. Looking at that middle row.
Always pulling middles.
There you go.
Looking for another Tittleman's Crest. Still no words from Frank so far.
Laser focus.
Cleaning that up top.
Looks great, Frank.
And it's clean.
Bad.
Back to Kelly, making her second block in her career. She said she's been open about it. She's very nervous about this match. Not only is it her first time playing, but she doesn't want to be on the wrong side of history with Frank the Tank.
That's right. That's something we would never forget.
Who will be the first team to lose to Frank Fleming? That's the question we've been asking ourselves for over a year here inside Stool Stream Stadium.
It's been that long? We haven't won in a year?
August 12th was Stool Stream's won.
Good.
Still looking for that first career victory. Here's KB.
Feeling more confident.
There you go. There you go.
A little less
Block
like I'm gonna
7.
fail.
Still
I
no
notice
words.
you have the stool out underneath of the table. Was that planned for the new competitor? The stepping stool.
Oh, the apple box. It's used as the prop.
The
it
apple
is legal.
box.
It's legal. We've seen some players, though, for pride's sake, they don't like using it. They want to be sure they have enough height.
Hey, Vibbs. Jen Simons is rooting for you.
I figured you'd go there, Frank.
Yeah, right off the bat.
Damn.
Not even double-digit blocks yet.
Damn.
Right, you
number
can
8.
only go harder from here.
I don't.
What's next?
I'm working on my controlled breathing exercises.
My word.
Wow. Frank really wants that win, Nick.
Hey Frank,
Jake,
how are
I'd
the
rather
Mets?
be in any other
How are the
room
Mets,
than this
Frank?
room right now.
What happened today that you were so upset? Oh, it's mine. Oh my God.
That's certainly one way to break Frank's silence in this match.
You got anything for her?
I'm thinking.
I can feed you something. If you need any ammo.
Here's Kelly.
I feel like I've been Using my ammo too early.
Right, yeah, you're right. Save it.
Okay.
If you need something extra, I gotcha.
All right, Nick, as we move on in this opening match, let's get our keys to the match presented by Heineken Hard Seltzer as the quest for $2,000 begins. What do you got for us this afternoon?
Let me tell you. Right, here we are. Vibbs and Kelly, they need to keep Vibbs' temper in line after his... Vibbs, I'm just reading this. After his office rampage. The Frankettes, though, the tensions are high between Frank and KB. Focus all the hate on Jake the Jinx.
Well, a little nugget for you regarding that storyline. Frank, of course, has beef with a lot of broadcasters throughout the industry, one of them being Kevin Harlan. Of course, one of the greatest play-by-play guys ever. He called the Dolphins game. Frank claims they never win the game when Kevin Harlan's on the call. You know what the Dolphins did this weekend with Kevin Harlan on the call?
What did they do, Jake?
They won the game.
Yeah, but only by 1. So in Frank's book, that's a devastating loss.
I can't argue with that one. Winning at New England.
Yeah.
Something they've done twice in the last 12 years.
Season's over.
Yeah.
Frank, what do you think?
I asked Frank because of that. Can it be a little bit of a glass half full mentality? He said no, there's no such thing as glass half full with him. Glass is half empty, and there's a leak at the bottom.
That's right.
Tillman's press. Block 13.
That was one of the louder whispers I've ever heard from Vibbs.
You're doing a great job.
They can't hear us. He's on the 16th green at the Masters.
That's good.
Frank, no issues with that one. Now it's back to Kelly Keegs. Block 14. You still have less than 60 seconds to make those picks. That's plenty of time to lock him in. It can take up to 5 or 10 seconds if you really rush it.
She's tapping around.
Play Barstool App, folks. 40 seconds to go before the picks lock. Some movement from
60
Kelly.
seconds to pick your block.
And remember, you see
Oh,
that
shit.
countdown
You got
from
plenty of
Spider.
time?
It's not to end the match, it's just to pick the block, and each team does get one switch post-countdown.
I got it. I picked it.
Yep, good pick.
That's her pick. Block 14. Taking it out counterclockwise. And she gets it out.
And Kyle just looks lost out there, doesn't he? He doesn't
Very
know
nice,
what his
very
next
nice.
move's going to be.
Wobbly in
KB
the
at
middle.
block 15. Frank and the Frankettes trying to avoid an 0-3 hole to start off this season.
We're like block 30.
KB extracts. Stretches out that right shoulder a little bit.
Wow.
What do you make of that move to stretch mid-turn?
I don't think we should look into that at all. I think that was just a twitch.
All right. Back
Just
to
my
the
mic.
top of the order to Vibbs at number 16.
There we go.
Frank's already delivered one trash talk sentence earlier. Let's see if he's got another.
We'll wait a couple more, and then you're off. Go.
Looks like Frank's saving his ammo for later in the match. Vibbs going with row number 6. That right side. Gets it out. And on. Here's Frank at number 17.
T's in the blocks.
So plenty of full slates, full rows we call them, in play. Finds a loose one on the left side from our perspective.
And that just slid right out of there.
Wow.
Nice move by Frank. Only one place to go up top to create a new full slate.
That was a good one, Frank.
And he puts it up cleanly. On to number 18. Back to Kelly Keegs. Remember, she is a rookie, so as we get deeper in this match, Nick, she might deal with some circumstances where she doesn't have experience.
That's right. Because it's not just going up and taking a block out, Jake. It's a lot more
Hand.
than that.
And that's a two-hand violation
fuck,
right on command. We were talking about that inexperience.
No.
It backfires
This backfires.
on Kelly and Vibbs there.
Said it
It
100
really
times.
I did call it though,
You
so
said
I was
it
right
100
about that.
times.
Vibbs
Told me
called
that
it quicker
so
than
now-
I did, so credit to him.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
So what that means
He will be penalized.
on Vibbs' turn, her teammate,
okay,
the
we're
first
early,
block
we're
he
early.
touches.
It's early.
Get it out of the way.
I think
Get
we're
it out of
getting
your
that out of the
system.
I
way.
was so good for so many
Wait
blocks.
for the.
Let's
wait
take
for
a
the
look.
replay
This
to
was
end
a
before
blatant
tower.
Let's
penalty.
see. Let's see.
Oh, man, that's bad too. Yeah.
Vibbs knew right away.
Yeah, she cradled that one.
Fuck.
All right, so Kelly has to complete this turn, and not only does Vibbs have to take out the first block he touches, if they have one more violation, Frank and the Frankets have the option to take the disqualification victory.
Yeah, we will.
And I think we know what the answer to that
They
will
will
be.
do it because Frank has been prepping a celebration for more than a year.
Good to reach
And
out
let's
to
just say, if the Frankettes win, he'll be having a hot dog with ketchup.
Ooh.
That's what he told me he'd do.
No, that is not.
That's
Frank,
what,
you didn't say
that's
that, you
what
sure?
he told me he'd do.
I would not do that.
You're good. You're good.
Sorry.
All right, and that would be
Sorry,
very
I'm
fitting
sorry.
for the first Frank win to be via
Wow.
DQ.
That would be right.
Permission to tweet this on the stream that she used 2 hands.
Yes, permission
Thank you.
granted.
Permission
All right,
granted for a
block
tweet.
19. It's time for KB.
Oh, it's-
If he can get through this turn, it'll be up to Vibbs to deal with the penalty turn. Playing
Jake,
with
this is a
full
lot
slates.
like wrestling, so I'd imagine he's comfortable. A
How's
lot
that?
like nobody watches, Jake.
Ooh. We do have
You would never tell me that to my face.
we do have almost 1,000 of you watching
That's-
live on the Stool Streams YouTube page. Appreciate you.
Thanks for asking permission, Vibbs.
No.
It's integrity. That's what this
KB.
stadium is about.
Block 19.
Okay.
See, he's touching all these blocks. Vibbs won't have that benefit on his next turn. That's why that penalty is so important.
What's the chat saying about KB's slow, awful style of play?
What's that?
They're begging for me, right?
Nick 0-2 this season. But your record is on the line here today.
Ooh.
Some movement in the top half of the tower.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll have to be sturdy with it. What one do you like better?
KB gets one out. Which
I don't
side
see
will he
it.
go,
It's
left
the-
or right?
Below, there's only that one thing. It's holding the whole thing up. I feel like it'll be harder to get those bottom 3 out. I'm thinking.
Is it
in
good enough
this-
for Spider?
thinking This guy.
Is it good enough for Spider?
It's good. All right, here's the penalty block.
All right.
For Vibbs, block 20. The first block he touches, he must take out.
This one.
Bottom
He's going bottom left.
Pressure.
He cannot
it is.
turn
Pressure.
back now.
It might as well
Pressure.
be cemented.
Now go. Now go.
Pressure.
You're
Oh,
tired.
some movement there.
Go.
Pressure.
Frank yelling behind
Pressure.
him.
Put your
Anything
Pressure.
else?
Put your
Anything
thumb
else?
on the middle one. Yeah.
One more violation equals a disqualification.
Put your thumb on it.
Can't
Pressure.
have it here.
Pressure.
Yeah.
Friction, pressure, pressure,
yeah.
friction, friction, pressure, pressure, friction, pressure,
Something else?
friction,
Song?
pressure.
A parody song?
La 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 la.
Ooh.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
I can
la,
switch
la.
hands, right? I
You
go this
can.
one?
You just can't use both
Yeah.
hands simultaneously.
We
Ambidextrous
love
pool.
baseball, hot dogs, apple pies, and Chevrolet. Baseball, hot dogs, apple pies,
Ah,
and
that's
Chevrolet.
soothing.
That's a good
Something
song. Yeah.
More
We love
grating.
that. We love that song.
His face is close to the blocks right
Yes.
You got me. There we
It's an
go.
interesting block choice
You
here.
got it.
Not an easy one.
now. I don't
got it,
think
you
that
got
was
it,
a
you
good
got
choice.
it.
Oh
No,
my
don't
word.
say
Oh, that's a jingle! The curse is over! The Fleming curse is dead! Frank, a winner
Yes,
inside the Triple S for the first time in history!
And I think he's break dancing. He is break dancing.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I think Kyle looked concerned when that first started.
Okay, the worm.
Oh yeah.
It's been a long time coming, but for the first time ever, Frank Fleming, a winner inside Stool Stream Stadium.
Nicely done. Nicely
Where does
done.
this rank among sports moments in your life?
Number one.
Number one.
Nothing
Oh,
close
man.
at number 2. Frank, you did it.
Finally!
Do you want to do like a
In the
dog
bottom.
pile or something?
Congratulations. Fleming, a winner inside the Triple S.
It's been done.
Yes.
Oh no.
Congratulations,
Go,
Frank. KB and Nick, that's a win for you guys. You're 1-2 this season.
And I put it all out on the line there today, Jake.
Yes, you did. I mean,
Is it gonna pop? Is it
you will never forget where you were when the Fleming curse came to an end.
Now we got more streamers out there.
Yeah. Just 20 years down the line, you'll tell your grandkids, where were you when the Fleming curse died?
They will ask that.
And you were here on September 15th, 2021, 3:20 p.m. The curse is dead. Down to the Commissioner Hank with Frank and KB.
Frank, Kyle, it's been over a year. You've put in some wars inside this Stool Stream Stadium. Never won until today. What's going through your mind right now?
I can't believe it. It finally
I
happened.
can't believe it.
You know, sometimes you just got to get lucky, and finally we got lucky. I mean, we had so much bad luck on our side. I mean, the twisting towers,
All that.
the big
Psycho
cat,
shit.
big cat holding the tower up for like 10 minutes, and just getting away for the saddle and tower. It's just amazing. And then we got the rookie mistake,
We did.
and
It's a win.
we got to win.
What's next?
How do you feel, Kyle? You're, Frank has never won before. Nick has never won before.
Yeah,
You're 1-0 in here as a Frankette.
I am.
Is that a coincidence?
It's awesome, man. I feel like I'm happy for Frank. Frank, have you ever had a lucky streak? Maybe that'll
Well, who
start.
knows? It could be, maybe Kevin Harlan actually calling the Dolphin win for a change. That helped change the mojo. Of course, we still got Louis Rojas to deal with the Nets, but if he gets his ass fucking fired, maybe that will be a win in the long term.
So next game, if you have the option between choosing Kyle or Nick as a partner, who are you going with?
Whoever it is, I think I could
You like to
say
see?
both of them are good players. I mean, Nick hasn't been that bad. I mean, we
Nah,
went to 35,
not bad, but
36.
not that bad.
I mean, we get to 35, 36, and then it's a crapshoot there.
Well, congratulations, Frank, KB, Nick, Frank and the Frankettes. What are you, 1-2 on the season now?
1-2 on the season.
1-2 on the season, first win ever. Congratulations.
About damn time.
Hank.
Congratulations to Frank and the Frankettes. The first win. Frank,
Here.
Kevin Harlan Dolphins win, me calling you win.
I mean, that's Haley's Comet type shit.
That's some Haley's Comet type shit.
Here.
Congratulations to Frank and
Frank.
the Frankettes. They are on the board. Frank, for the first time ever, secures a win inside Stool Stream Stadium. And that brings us to our Roman swipe of the match. There's been a lot of talk about the celebration. The worm comes out inside the Triple S.
Was this a worm?
It's more like a salamander.
It was more like a salamander, is what Frank just said.
Look at that emotion.
Yes! And there's
Sorry for the technical difficulties.
there is just the empty room, and that was a good time too. That was crucial to the match because you can't play without the tower or the room.
We apologize for the technical difficulties here, folks. Appreciate you bearing with us. Here it is, the Roman swipe of the match.
Pure joy. They missed both high fives, but that's okay. Straight to the ground and spinning.
Tank curse reversed.
Victory for Frank and the Frankettes. That's over a year's worth of defeat. Just bursting out here. Finally, a chance to celebrate.
Finally, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get wasted on high noons with these boys.
Yeah, so that
responsibly.
is your Roman swipe of the match. Most guys have tried different ways to last longer, but thinking about Jenga doesn't always work. The folks at Roman, an online men's health company, are changing the game with Roman swipes, the secret to longer lasting sex. Go to GetRoman.com/streams. You can get your first month of swipes for just $5 when you choose a monthly plan. That's GetRoman.com/streams. One match down, one match to go here in our Wednesday afternoon doubleheader. Let's break down the tail of the tape. It is Uptown Balls, Tommy Smokes and Smitty taking on a couple of guys who aren't playing for their Jenga team. It's Pat and Marty Mush as we welcome up Commissioner Lockwood here. Hank, what do you see out of this matchup? I know there's a lot of trash talking going on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to put my hand up first. I know there's been some questions saying why aren't the dozen teams official Jenga teams. Last week we had to submit the teams a week in advance. It was a busy week. It was the first football week. We were doing advisors. We were doing pick 'em. By the time Stool Stream started, I didn't have enough time to organize actual dozen teams. I had to go with what we had. This is my promise to you, though, the viewers at home. Thank you everyone for tuning in. First of all, Nick's comment was outrageous, disparageous, and uncalled for. My promise to you, the people at home, is that this will be the last week that there are non-dozen teams in this Stool Stream Stadium. And next week, little teaser, the GOAT is back.
Liz.
Liz.
She was a free agent. Can we reveal our team, or is that coming at a later date?
We can reveal our team. It's Spider.
Just Liz and Spider?
Liz and Spider.
Wow. Breaking news here inside the Triple S. Our referee and our champion are teaming up.
Marty has a question.
Am I still on his team?
Like, are me and Marty on teams because we don't have our dozen partners aren't? Like Kirk.
No,
and Rico
that's what I was saying. This is the last week this is going to happen.
But
So who's on our team? So then we're out of
It's
it?
you and Rico.
Oh, so Rico is going to be in.
Yeah, Rico's playing. You and Rico are playing next
This is a
week.
practice round.
no,
So Marty's still a free agent.
Jeff D. Lowe is just putting
He's
all
like-
the dumb people out of this company. Won't let us do nothing.
Jeff
All
D's
right,
got a
Jeff.
little too much control over what's going on around here.
All right, before the rules, Hank, we need your vision from, as the commissioner, when the Fleming curse came to an end. What went through your mind?
I mean, there's been about 10 broadcasts. I feel like the last 10 broadcasts, I thought the Fleming curse was going to end. He brought it up. The Big Cat and Roan one was insane. That seemed like there was no chance Frank lost that one. He did lose that one. And I believe it was against Billy and Rudy, if I'm not mistaken. That was another one that seemed like they had the victory locked up, and they just couldn't get it done. I'm happy that Frank won. The worm was something else to see.
Look at this face when he finds out he's finally a winner. The excitement.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. And then he just went straight into the worm, which he called the salamander, which I thought was fair. That was something else.
Yes, all right. One match down, one to go. Let's send it down to our official
watch that
Spider
camera,
for the
boss.
rules. Second and final match today.
Thanks so much, Jake. Hank, great to have you in the booth here today. Second match, quick rules before we get started. Glennie, Smitty, and Tommy, please remain inside this tape box you see on the floor. Same goes for you, Marty and Pat on this side. When it comes to extracting a block, please just use one hand at a time. Should you use two, your teammate will be penalized and forced to extract the first block they touch on their following turn. Once per game, each team will be given one opportunity to switch their block should my 60-second time expire. However, this rule does not apply on violations. Please use your phones now to retweet the stream and keep them away for the duration of today's event. And we will get into it. Jake will give you the order, then we will start extracting. Back to you, Jake.
Thank you, Spider. It's going to be Tommy, Pat, Smitty, and Mush. So Tommy's Pat, Smitty, and Mush. And Spider talked about the rule violations. That's probably why Frank won so early. Kelly and Vibbs had to deal with it on block 20.
Yeah, and it was crazy that Kelly did the violation as you guys were talking about it. That's, I would say, probably over 50% of rookies inside the Triple S make the two-handed violation. Usually, though, it's early enough in the game where it doesn't matter.
Right.
I thought Vibbs going for one of the lower blocks was a risky and ballsy move by him. And yeah, that's what ultimately was the deciding factor in the game.
All right, let's send it down the stream to begin this match. Into the Square of Doom goes Tommy Smokes, the Fordham University graduate. And Tommy was not shy to trash talk his opponent, Marty Mush, earlier this week in our production call. He said with Marty, he's surprised Marty has time to play and isn't too busy social climbing with Tyler Cameron at the Yankee games and at Bounce.
Wow.
You guys are all.
I smell a little bit of jealousy there, Jake.
I can't have any friends here.
Who's better looking, these Tyler Cameron?
So you see this picture we put up?
That's it.
You literally simp over Survivor fucking characters.
Yeah, I would.
Who are
Better than
losers.
Tyler Cameron.
No one knows anyone from
I
Survivor.
don't go hanging out with them.
Tommy
I don't
also
ghost
said
Glennie Balls.
he needs to win for Glennie Balls because Marty ghosted Glennie over the weekend.
That is,
wow.
those guys are best friends. They're a brotherhood in arms.
No, I didn't.
Before I got ghosted. Yeah, I know I'm supposed
Marty
to be
has
on
never
live.
ghosted me, for the
No, I
record.
haven't. And he ghosted me that night, too.
No. Once you ghosted Glennie, I said, that's it, I'm not going.
I'm glad you had that reaction when you did to me.
I didn't know that. You didn't tell me that.
I knew I was going out.
Did you just...
What?
Oh, Tyler Cameron's FaceTiming you? We're in the middle of Stool streams.
Hey, you gotta
What are
answer.
the odds of that?
Yo. Yeah. Look at this. I want to live stream real fast. How the fuck did you? This is not good.
Unbelievable. Non-stop. Non-stop
I'm
social
getting
climbing.
smoked for being friends with you, dude. Yeah, I'm getting smoked because I hang out with you. These people are ridiculous. I'm getting smoked because I hang out with you.
This is just a meeting of intellectuals.
Yeah. No, I'm not in trouble. They're all jealous of me.
All right, Marty, we got Jenga to play. This is
We got Jenga, we got
disrespectful.
Jenga.
This is disrespectful.
Let me call you right after this.
He's got to go, Tyler.
That was fucking
you weren't back.
That was crazy timing, King.
Unbelievable
Who's up,
timing.
man?
No, I
Should that also be a violation?
Did one of you just go?
Block
Huh?
5. Smokes 5.
Yeah, could that be a violation?
Did everybody go once?
I mean, you were up. I
All right,
didn't.
so yeah, block 4. It's Tommy Smokes.
That was wild timing.
That is row 4, so that's legal for Tommy. Remember, the highest
How
you
many
can
times
go.
today is he FaceTiming?
Row 4.
Yeah, it was an aggressive FaceTime.
Who's the better looking guy in
3:30.
FaceTime? Me and Marty.
You see Glenny Balls.
Glenny's
Glenny
doing
is
an
inactive
Italian
in this
accent.
match, but he's still allowed to cheer on his team.
my-
They're
Yes,
1-0.
This is one of the things you'll see
Great
again.
pull, Mark.
I put my hand up. There's been a little bit of disorganization with these first 2 weeks of Jenga. But
he's already gone
as the
for that
season
one?
goes on,
That's pathetic.
the third player will come to play. I like having a
Sounded
coach. I like having
shaky
someone on the
Don't
side
listen to him, Smitty.
almost
Don't
dropped
listen to him,
who
Smitty.
doesn't have to worry about
And don't do that.
the gameplay. They can just trash.
Right.
Again.
So although Pat and Mush aren't a team, this will still go for or against Uptown Balls' record,
Correct.
right?
And next week, Pat's actual teammate Rico Bosco will be making his
Oh, wow.
Stool Streams Jenga debut.
Yes, we've seen plenty of Rico and Cornhole, but never inside the
He also-
war
he
of
does say he's
54.
Jenga.
That's what we call Jenga here inside the
Great.
Triple X.
He
worked, Tom.
said that
Good
on
work.
the record. He's bad at Jenga.
I mean, I already know who I'm going to get mad.
Tommy and
move
Smitty,
out the
I
way.
walked up to
You're
both of
blocking
them and
the
handed
camera.
them jerseys, and they didn't
Sorry.
wear them. A little bit surprised.
We just put together why you gave us those jerseys. We're like, we probably should have put those on.
Block number 9.
Pat, this should be Pat.
I just went.
No, he just went.
I just won.
Tommy was
The order at the beginning was supposed to be Tommy, Pat, Smitty, Mush.
Yeah, so Pat.
Oh, so
Violation.
I jumped the gun. I'll just go right
Go
now.
again, yeah, go again. We'll
I'll just take
Thankfully,
this one.
there was
Oh,
no
cool. So everything.
Jenga, so we're back on track.
So we have a
but-
phone violation for Tyler Cameron, an order violation. Marty, maybe you should be less
Innocent
focused on
mistake.
Tyler and more focused on Jenga.
I tend to agree with Tommy there.
I
yeah, I
was
mean,
told. Someone told me to go second.
Don't let him rattle you.
block 10 for Smitty. Smitty said, I am Team Tommy is and Tommy is Team Tommy. It's simple and it works.
But they're both actually team balls.
Yes.
I'm not sure what that means.
99%
These
of
will
the
go Team
quotes
Tom.
Smitty gives me do not make sense. But
Read the other one.
Is there another one?
I'm trying to get inside his opponent's heads. I form light
is
and
not
create
looking
darkness.
good.
I make well-being
This
and
is
create
not-
calamity. Isaiah
Nice and
50:10.
easy there. There we go.
Getting biblical, I guess.
Hey, guys,
Let's get to our keys to the match presented by Heinen Hard Seltzer.
Surprised the Jenga board in person.
I don't like waiting. I like
For
getting-
Uptown Balls,
getting them out.
Marty ghosted Glenny on Saturday, which is just a crazy move. I thought they were
Go.
best friends. I
Go.
sit next to Marty. I see him interacting all the time. To ghost a friend like that is crazy. You got to win for the other Uptown Ball, which
Really
is
made
Glenny,
this
who's in the
fucking
room.
shaky.
For Pat and Marty, they're both pretty tall.
Strategy.
That's got to come in handy at some point. They got to use their length to their advantage, try and get the game extended because once it gets a little bit taller, although Smitty's like
I bet
6'4".
Tyler has perfect fingers.
All right, those are your keys to the match presented by Heinen Hard Seltzer. Just 100 calories, gluten-free, and no added sugar. It's real vodka, real juice for real fans just like us. Hashtag Nooners.
That's
Here's Pat. Block 13. Pat called Marty an athlete.
He is an athlete. That's
Yes.
that's confirmed. College athlete, semi-pro baseball career.
He also said Smitty is shaky as hell,
Yeah,
and they won't even need to get in their heads.
And as far as I know, Tyler Cameron was a college athlete as well. So that's just like, athletes hang out with athletes.
Athletes hang out with athletes.
What was a good point?
Is that if I first of all, I don't go to dinner with Survivor people, and if I did,
So
I'm
you
a
don't get
fan of
invited.
Survivor. You don't watch The Bachelor.
That makes it better that I don't care about his show.
Oh
It's a
yeah,
nice
you don't
guy.
care at all. You just love his personality.
Unbelievable focus by Smitty.
Nice. I'm a fantastic person to hang out with.
You could ask, is Marty hanging out with him for the right
Stop
reason?
doing
Did it
that.
again.
Stop
He did it
doing
again.
that.
That's going to be the downfall.
It
It's going
absolutely
to go right
is.
into the tower.
The jealousy oozing from Tommy Smokes here is just
Oh,
downright.
let's keep this
That one's
anti-Marty.
hard. There it is. Oh, wow. Easy pull.
And if I was Marty
Martin.
Mush, I would say that Tyler Cameron's not even on The Bachelor anymore.
Facts.
It's true.
It's actually 2 years after anyone's even talking about him,
Back to the top of the order.
Tommy's just jealous.
Tommy at block 16. He called his
I
opponents
used to.
a ridiculous duo and a couple of lanky fellows.
Jesus Christ.
That's not even an insult.
No,
that's true.
we are pretty
Those are old-timey insults.
Pat at 6'4",
Lanky's
Marty
a
also at 6'4".
Couple lanky fellas, see?
Adam in the chat says
you
balls
had-
two-hand violation when he had his
Pat's
hand taped to
6'5".
his side was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
I'm 6'4".
If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. It was one of the most shocking moments in this room.
It's on our Stool Streams YouTube
Yeah, I
page.
realized I kind of taped my wrist instead of my actual hand, which was stupid.
What about when he giggled the entire fucking
Oh, that
game?
was electric.
Giggled,
Balls,
giggled
why are
to
you here right
completion.
now? Just
my
team.
observe. Oh, that's right.
Uptown Balls, baby.
Coach
It's your turn?
Balls.
No, your turn.
It's my turn or Marty's?
Glenny Balls.
You're always
Who
after
just won?
Tommy.
I
Block
just won.
17 should
Tommy?
be Pat.
Okay.
Numbers in from the PlayBarstool App. Question 3 and question 4. Marty, most of the most popular pick to end this match. 34%. Tommy at 28%. Smitty 23%, and Pat just 15%. Meanwhile, the most popular range, 36 to 38, at 34%.
Yeah, it looks like
It's getting a little bit shaky.
I don't know if we're going to get that high, Jake. We're not even halfway there yet.
Watch, he's going to do the flip again. He has to now.
There's a lot of. Sometimes you get in these games, everything's
He already,
different.
he already knows he wants
Sometimes there's
to
a lot
flip.
of
Look at
quiet,
him
a
laughing.
lot of focus,
He
a
wants
lot
to
of
flip
patience.
so
Here's
bad.
just chaos.
This is
He
just
doesn't
pure
even give a
chaos.
shit. He just wants to land
Our
the flip.
first match, by the way, we didn't even get to read off the numbers. 66% had Frank ending the
Here
match.
comes the-
They were wrong.
I saw that we still have
91
97 people still
Yeah,
in.
it's got to. Look at that row of
That'll
three.
carry over to
Just give up.
Friday.
Down a few.
The flip. The flip.
Our third
There
and
it
final
is.
match.
Will he do it?
He's got shaky
Look at them
bags.
shaky ass hands.
Holy.
Block 18.
We didn't even
for
look at it when
Smitty.
he did it.
Absolutely losing on that, but that'd kind of be worth it.
Now number 19 for Mush.
No way.
Oh, I thought he had one.
Everyone is
Stiff
just
board.
wedged
Yeah.
in there.
Stiff board.
You know what was tough last week?
Focus just isn't there for these teams
so
today,
tight.
Jake. I don't think we're getting past 30,
legal, right?
35.
No. I mean,
This
we're only
side
at
of the tape, Pat.
19.
Pat. Oh,
Marty going with the highest
Well,
you
that's
can go.
only
The
3 down.
Tittleman's Crest in
Is that-
row
that
4.
works? No, it's 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
One block counts as a row.
Yes.
Great pull, Marty.
and that's
Yes,
good
sir.
there.
Back to Tommy Smokes. Block 20.
Thing.
Tommy, yeah, that one Marty kicked.
You gotta
Until
even it
he
out.
finds something loose.
No, that was when Marty poked it. It had some movement and he just abandoned it. Good awareness by Tommy Smokes there.
Tommy, of course,
That's
part
a
of
weird
Team
spot.
Goose
Oh, I
Mode
know.
last season. We have not seen that unleashed this year just yet. It's really just, he acts like a goose. That's all there really is.
Well, it's a little bit more to that. The activation, I won't do it.
Wow, that was fast.
Yes.
That was beautiful.
Who did you look for last year?
Frankie, and then I cut his ass for Vibbs.
How so?
Yeah.
Here's Smitty at
also-
block
The
22.
flip. Flip number 4.
He's going with the Tittleman's Crest in row 4. That's probably our most popular pick. The highest row, the middle block.
Yeah.
One available.
That's one of those things, though, I think you don't want to do it too early. Like, I think there's still a lot of good blocks down low. Once you start doing this, the tower gets taller, but it gets a lot wobblier.
I'm just saying.
Creates shorter games.
Yes, we saw only 20 blocks in our first match. Meanwhile, this one at 22.
But again, these are two teams that just don't seem to apply strategy into
Nope.
their
He
overall
doesn't
game
even look
plan.
at the
They're
block,
just
he
here to
just
have
looks
a
at
good
me and
time.
flips it.
What's with that one like halfway out?
Oh, it's wiggly
I
now.
feel like that's a bad one.
Marty Mush, block 23.
That one's fun.
That one's
That
really
one's so tight.
fucked.
That's basically cemented in.
There's that Tittleman's Crest about 7 rows up, but it looks like one you want to pull.
You got this. You got the
He says it's
the
locked
TC 7 rows up.
We might have to set up a Tyler Cameron and Mush exhibition versus the Uptown Balls.
in. That would be something.
Settle
Yeah,
it
we
in
should.
Triple S.
We should.
You see the one sticking out with it in the middle?
That's
Marty,
beautiful pull.
right hand. Gets it out.
Eyes
Now,
Like, right
back to the top of the order.
I just chirped
Tommy
you?
Smokes, block 24.
Glenny and Marty are like a married couple because now that I remember it, they were teammates last year and there was a lot of bickering that would go on. They were probably the most bickerful team in the entire league.
Yes, my mother's
Ton of
wake, their
bickering.
team
Yes.
name.
Great
There's
name.
a ton of bickering.
That's very fair.
Hey,
But
back
now,
against
Glenny
that
has turned the page and he is calling this fall the autumn of balls and smokes.
That's what I say.
Not Tyler
It's in the
Cameron.
newspapers.
Oh, this is a bad one.
Oh no, Tom.
You got Tom. You got
Tommy,
Proper.
Those
Soft
fingers
hands.
really
Goose.
just, oh.
Oh no, goose.
slowly here at 24.
A little bit of wiggle.
And it's Goose Mode for the first time this season.
Before the block has even come out.
Mid-turn.
I may have gotten,
Please God fall right now. Please fall.
Is
I may have gotten a Charlie horse activating goose mode.
He's
May have hurt
dehydrated.
himself.
He didn't drink enough before.
Charlie Horse's middle of the night.
Oh no, Tom.
Not fun.
Oh, that is shaking.
No, goose.
Movement.
No, goose.
shaky, bakey,
Out.
juicy, makey.
And Goose Mode is here to stay.
No, take the pussy one.
Which one is that?
The
I mean, what's goose mode was that?
New row 4. Before we continue, let's take a look back at the first activation of 2021 for Tommy Smokes Goose Mode.
Now, all the goose modes I've seen before were after the block. This was the first mid-block
Well,
activation.
I
You
needed
see
it
him
for its
questioning.
powers.
He saw it.
Oh, wow. He hit that.
And Glenny Balls, his mind was blown there.
I mean, that's
Coach Balls, of course. Again, ineligible for this match.
just outrageous.
But he's allowed to be in the dugout.
It's like the dozen, though. It's like when you have your 3 lifelines. Some people wait until
I
the
can go
end.
anyone
Tommy
here, right?
Smokes, he had that in the bag, and he didn't want to waste
This
it.
John
Yep.
right here.
All right, here's Pat
Did you say John?
at block
try that?
25.
Did you rip a John?
There is a new row
Did you
4
rip a John, Pat?
in
No, I said,
play.
what about this, John?
That one is not able to
That's
be
not.
taken.
Those
Bring 'em
three
up
ones
slightly.
aren't moving.
These are all kind of jammed in here.
Shit bags.
These guys are very focused on the top few blocks.
Yes. Bottom 4 rows are out of play for the
that's
remainder
it.
of the match.
Is that it?
That's it.
Are you sure?
That's the.
Pat thinks he found an answer here.
I thought I hold the camera.
Oh,
It's okay.
fuck.
Got Parkinson's.
This is tricky.
I said you.
These lights are
I
blinding.
think you leave that for now and test some other ones
got
just
it.
in case. Okay.
Pat moving this one clockwise.
Yo. Ooh. It's scary now.
Go, just to make it a little more uneven. Put it
Okay.
on this side.
Smith is he'll drop it.
That thing is leaning.
Thing is top heavy.
Yes. And now here's Smitty entering the square of doom at block 26.
They're all so tight.
He's got
Some
the shake
solid,
still.
solid stability on the bottom, though, Jake. You got, out of the bottom 2 rows, you got
Yeah,
4
that's good.
blocks still available,
Yeah.
and those aren't going to get taken
Watch
away.
the
That's a
TV
solid
here.
base,
Yeah.
solid foundation for the rest of the tower.
The bottom 4 rows are out of play the whole match.
Right.
For the rest of it.
This
Why are
guy-
you looking at me and
He's got
smiling like
nothing.
that?
He's got nothing.
Smitty taking out
And here
this
it comes.
Tillman's
Careful.
press.
Slow.
Movement.
Should have done.
Yeah, it's out. Yeah, he's got that.
Gets it out.
Do it. Do a high one. Oh,
The flip.
they're getting real small, those flips.
He's like enjoying it. too
Again,
much.
if that block were to hit the ground, it's not a Jenga.
Correct.
Oh,
Any other block.
block.
Last week you said it wasn't.
No, any
No,
other
we're just
block.
hoping
Any
it
other
goes into
block.
the tower. We don't care. about
Last
hitting the
season,
ground.
Tommy
Which
punched
it will.
one out and 1 block fell off the top. That's a Jenga.
Single block.
Try
Jenga.
going low.
Yeah.
all right. Then
There's a
keep
middle
flipping
low
all
one.
day.
One of the most rare things.
Middle low.
Still 2 triples
Middle.
stacked
Whoa.
on top of each other.
Right there.
Yeah.
This?
Rows
No.
4 and 5.
One of the bottom 2 rows.
One above.
Yeah, that's the one that's all strangled in there.
Block 27.
Go for that solo one.
Marty
Ours is
Lund.
I would go
To pick your
below the.
block.
Tyler
I
would
would
be
go
so
below
proud.
this disaster right here.
We're fucked. We're already putting the clock on me?
Yep. Fucking pull that
60
block.
seconds to pick one for Marty. Still plenty of full slates, but he's claiming there's
Go middle
nothing
right
to
there,
lose.
maybe.
No, I think this is the
All right,
one.
do it. You got it.
That's the one.
No,
Yeah,
I think
because that's good. Because if you pull from this side, it's gonna fall this way.
45.
You just
5
gotta
remaining.
weasel it in and out.
No,
you
we're,
can't like
we're pretty
tap at
fucked.
it.
No, we're pretty fucked.
Marty
We're
losing
not fine.
confidence.
Oh, that's loose. Wow, that's easy.
Do you find something loose? Far side.
It's just a little
Oh, it's-
stuck, you know?
Just a little. Don't let the recoil happen here. Get it up quick.
Pat asking for a quick retower. First, Marty has
Oh,
to get it
never mind.
out.
Take your time.
It's out.
Don't need it, fellas.
Doesn't need it.
No recoil there.
I mean, what kind of
Yeah,
what kind
Spider,
of
it's
rack
a little.
is that? Hold
it's
on,
a
where is
little-
that?
little uneven here, Spider.
All right, fine. I'll
His
just
teammates
I'll
gonna
make it
have
harder
to
for
deal
him.
with
Yeah.
it, so.
Another common mistake players that play in here often make that is that when someone makes a bad first tower on the top, they don't realize that it's actually their
could've
teammate that's
sworn.
going to have to, clean it up.
I'm gonna have to
Right.
fix that.
Now Tommy
Good to
has
know.
this entire right
I'll
side.
be fixing
He
that.
doesn't need to put it straight.
I could have sworn that was dead middle.
Tommy, meanwhile, you're at
Tommy's
block
getting a little too
28.
short, too.
Smitty, watch that line. my
You'll hit a
friend.
second,
Blocking
Goose.
a little. Perfect.
Tommy with the Tittleman's
I
crest
like going
in
to a
row
daze when I
5.
pull them.
I know. All right,
That's
hurry
like-
up here, huh? It's already up.
Just rip it.
Right hand.
Jesus.
Excuse me.
Sorry. Oh, you have a FaceTime you got to get back to, Marty?
It's good. It's good spank, Spence.
Another shot fired.
It's good spank.
Something tells me that if Tyler Cameron invited Tommy Smokes to a Yankees game, he would say yes.
Especially legend seats.
There you
Yeah.
go. I
Yeah,
invited
maybe
Tom.
legend seats. I'm not hanging out with him every night.
I invited him out.
I'm not ghosting Glenny over
He
it.
fell asleep.
Now that's a valid. That's
I
a
didn't
valid
ghost
complaint.
Glenny.
Hey, want to hear exactly what happened?
No.
Yes,
These
I
are
would
wedged.
love to know exactly what happened.
So he was telling me that he was going out Saturday night with Tyler Cameron. He was like, "Let me know if you want to come." So I go to the Mecca and my friends on Saturday. 8 of my friends.
This is gonna be tough.
8 of my friends.
Balls
Is this
Brigade.
the Balls
The
10?
Balls Brigade. And I know with all my friends, I'm going out in Long Beach anyway. I know I'm going out in Long Beach.
LBI.
I'm not gonna
Imagine having to pull
I'm
during
not gonna
this.
run to the city for time camera.
What about that?
Hey, Marty, watch those fingers.
So then,
This?
joke around. I text
I think
Marty
this is
at like 8 o'clock.
This?
I'm like, hey, I think we're gonna come to the city after this.
This
You want
is
to
it.
hang out?
This is
No response.
this is a prank.
Wow. So you weren't even actually trying to go out.
No. I just wanted to see if you'd respond, say to come. Didn't even
I
respond.
also went home at 10 o'clock.
Not like he said like, oh, it's pretty packed here.
That's
no
cap.
worries.
What about
no response.
what about that night for you, Tommy?
Well, you guys
Once you
shut up
ghosted
for 2
Glenny, I wasn't
seconds.
going.
You were sleeping at 8 o'clock. And I said,
no.
call me when you're done with your dinner.
Nope. Once you ghosted Glenny, I was out.
Hell yeah.
It's the autumn of balls and smokes, not the autumn of mush and Tyler.
This is
Oh,
outrageous.
He's got a lot
See,
of
now
cleaning
you
up to do.
Here, Marty.
Yeah, I did.
We got 3 hangers in the top half of the tower now, but first, Pat has to clean this up. Nice look of our
Oh, yeah,
overhead
you're good.
camera view to see.
Oh my gosh. You have to drop
how
it.
he has to straighten
I
things out.
lost
Kiss
my
him,
grip.
kiss him. I want him kissing.
In the triple S?
Yep. You know how I like
That's
it.
spider for you. That's spider for you.
That's good.
Pat at 29
Atta boy.
is clear. Now on
That
to
was a
30.
Yeah, he's done so.
Smitty,
Right.
block
He's
30.
got nothing.
A lot of hangers, Hank, and there's less options.
Oh, that one's
These guys are
pretty
living
good.
Damn
in
it.
the top half of the tower. The
the
second
other
a
one
new
maybe
row
lose
opens
too.
up, these guys are going straight for it.
Where did that one come from?
Smitty's concentration face.
Yeah. He just bites his lip and squints his eyes.
Smitty with that right hand.
Do it.
Do it.
The flip.
Legend.
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 Yeah, that was awesome.
Sergeant
A
Staines.
legendary move, according to Glenny.
Sergeant
No, now you're fucking
Sergeant
me, Glenn.
Staines.
Smitty, you're doing
What are
exactly
you
what
doing?
you're
You're so far off.
General Smith and Sergeant Staines.
Two-hand violation! A delayed call by Spider. We'll get another look at it after the turn's complete.
It 100% was. He did it twice.
It was a late call,
absolute
but he called
idiot.
it. Smitty's got to
I
finish
think he
this
might
turn
have violated
first.
before I even
I-
called it.
I-
Let's get another look
I
at
think
that.
he did it twice. It doesn't matter. He got the 1 violation.
Let's see what
Morons.
Smitty did here. The call on the floor is violation, so it needs to be indisputable to overturn it.
Balls calls him a legend in that.
Yeah, oh,
Gotta
yeah.
rewind.
Rewind that, Sean.
No, he did it again. That's what
There it is.
Yeah, good team you guys
Two
got.
hands right
You
there.
worried about Tyler Cameron. You can't even worry about Smitty putting 2 fucking hands on it.
All right,
Call
so
stands.
we
Doesn't
saw
make
it in our
any
first match. If Marty can complete this term, Tommy will have to take out the first block he touches.
What the fuck was that?
Your eyeballs.
Nice
Block
and easy.
31.
Dude, don't poke it. Don't poke it. Try pulling this one.
I know. I
New
know.
row
exactly.
4, Marty taking advantage. And
Two
that's
hands.
a two-hand violation!
Two
Oh no!
hands.
A disaster for us!
Oh no, what I do?
Where's Tyler? Unreal! Back-to-back violations.
No, that's fine.
No, they gotta go first. So
Let's
we're
take a look once again. This one was more obvious, Hank.
This is absolute madness, Jake. Not only have we had 2 two-hand violation endings in a row, that's never happened before.
Back-to-back.
I was so happy how fast it was.
Fresh in the
But they
brain.
gotta go
Does
first.
not matter for Marty
Tyler
Bush.
never calls a violation when I touch him with 2 hands.
All right, block
guys are right
32.
now.
Tommy Smokes must take out the first block he touches.
Third or fourth round.
The other team will have to do the same.
It's a little shaky.
You gotta wonder if Tommy Smokes wishes he still had the goose mode in the bag.
Yes.
I mean, this one is tight, but it's at least out a little.
What about the 4th row? The other side.
I'm afraid it's loose up there, but I guess I'll fucking go for it.
Well,
Tommy said he's gonna go full send right now. No
What's the
half
line?
senders here in the triple
I
S.
think if I could pull the wiggle here,
Hank, I'd be shocked if this match goes past the next 2 turns.
I think I
Because
go
double
for this.
violation.
We haven't even
Never
tested
happened before.
that.
Yeah.
I know.
Ever.
Do it.
Like,
Both
if
think
teams
I'm
dealing
there?
with a penalty turn.
I think it's your.
All right, I'm gonna do this. It's less to focus
You
on.
do
up
reverse
there.
psychology.
All right, I'm
Tommy
talking.
going with row 4. He touched,
touched it.
and that's
He touched
locked
it.
in.
That is
row
his
4, left block. No turning back for Tommy Smokes.
Tommy.
Tough.
Use the
Tommy.
go.
You got
Goose mode a little too
That
early.
ain't moving.
Fuck, I think.
But there's not a lot on top. He has more to work with.
Right. Oh, loosening up a little bit.
He's done.
Spider.
I just called it prematurely.
Calling it down the
Try to get
middle.
it from the other way.
No rush for Tommy. He picked his block. No clock.
General Smith and Sergeant Staines providing
Letting-
commentary.
Just letting you know,
You got this, Tom.
if
Come on,
he
Smokes.
gets this, we're fucked.
No, we're gonna win.
Okay.
Well, we'll probably
If he
fine.
gets this,
Tommy dealing with his penalty turn. If he can get through it,
Realistically,
the
this
other
might
team
be
will have
over.
to do the exact same. One more two-hand violation on either
No.
side will end this match,
He's
most
twisting
likely.
and turning. He's twisting and turning. Oh.
There's a lot of friction with that block.
You got this, Tommy.
Is this block?
Come on, Smokes.
Tommy, what?
Oh, Tom.
Coach
My
Money
sweet-
Ball is
my
trying to
sweet,
give him
sweet
some
Tom.
advice from the sidelines.
There's nothing there. Oh God.
Some twisting of
Oh,
the tower.
man.
Oh, Lord. Oh,
Not even halfway out yet, Jake.
Nope.
Yeah, you don't want to twist it. You fucking loser.
Got him.
Still making progress though. It's about halfway out
Always
right
in
now.
that place.
You fucking loser.
Tommy's
God, you're a
staying
loser.
locked in.
What a loser.
Take your time, Tommy.
It
Take your
always
time.
I know.
works.
Is this middle block gonna hold?
You got it.
Loosening up a little bit.
If you get it out, instant reach hour.
Lenny calling for a quick retower if he's
IRT
fortunate
if you get it
enough
out.
to get it fully out.
Start looking what we gotta take.
I mean, we are really not in a great spot here.
The most pivotal point of this match.
Must-watch TV we got here.
My arm's getting tired.
Tommy,
Take a break.
Stay strong.
fixing
Stay strong.
fatigue.
Tommy, take a
Typical,
break.
typical low
Lot
T.
of wobble.
problem.
Take a
Wobble,
timeout.
wobble,
A
wobble.
lot of turning. It's mostly out. Still work to be done.
Take a timeout, Tommy.
More movement.
God damn it.
Recoils. Gets it out.
Fuck.
The retower. Complete. And the goose mode.
Twice the greatest to ever
Comes
do
up
it, folks.
clutch. Now Pat has to deal with the penalty turn.
It's almost at a strategy.
First block he touches
pulled that.
must come
What
out.
I did,
You're
because you knew Mush was going to fuck up.
Let's look, boys. Let's look.
Look.
Good stuff, Tommy.
Let's look. A lot of weight going this way, so I think these are.
Bet Tyler
Remember,
Cameron
both
could've
teams
pulled
have
that.
already
I
been
think it
assessed
could
the
be
penalty.
this.
One more two-hand touch.
No.
The opponent
could be it.
has
Oh,
the
I
chance
think
to
that-
win
I
by
think it has
DQ.
This one's wedged.
Yeah, I
They
think
want to
you
win
have
that
do
way.
one.
Should I go? Should I go for this
Wouldn't
one?
surprise me if that happened,
One
Jake.
at
The way
a
these two teams are
I think
going,
it's either this.
kind of both have memories of
Or this.
goldfish. Would not shock me in the
I
slightest.
think it
We've
might
seen
be
double
this, because at
DQs
least if I
before. I'm
pull
pretty
this
sure
way,
Glenny
both
was
of them
involved
go
in one
back.
of them.
Wait,
Maybe the
no.
first ever, about a year ago.
Don't get your head
I'm
busted.
trying to think
I
without.
think Brandon
that
and Nate
block
were
there,
involved
is that
against
Stay strong,
Glenny and
yeah.
Smitty. That was the
Yeah,
first
you got
ever
it right.
Pretty
disqualification.
much.
Fuck.
Fucked.
Yeah, what's wrong?
Just keep it in your pants.
This is
I mean,
tight. I already tried that.
Staying in my
Literally.
No,
This
no,
has
no.
too much weight.
Still
for
has
this.
not picked
I
a
literally
block.
think it's.
I did get
this.
thrown off, though.
I think
I
it's
know,
our
I know. I
only
didn't want
hope.
to throw you off, but you would have fucked me off more.
Do it.
60 seconds to pick your block.
60 seconds to pick, and remember, because this is a penalty turn, you cannot use your switch.
He touched it.
What are we looking at? The one on the right, fifth row?
Oh, that looks
Are
like
you
an easy
fucking
one.
kidding me?
Got it out!
Suckers.
Wow.
That's
And this
must-watch
match
TV.
goes on.
That was
Hand in the pocket, Smitty.
unbelievable.
Hand in the pocket.
Fully in the pocket.
That was unreal.
Block
for me.
number 34.
I can't believe we
I said it
both
wasn't going
survived.
past 35, Jake. I'm going to have to eat my words. This is turning into an instant
Yes.
classic.
So many times.
Dude,
No more violations allowed.
Smitty has been going for this fourth row every time it's available.
Cowards.
It's a new fourth row.
Strategy row. Oh, careful.
Wow, Smith.
Keep that hand in the pocket.
My sweet, sweet Smith.
On that left side.
Oh. Blink, dude. One blink.
What's he saying?
Smitty has the majority of it out.
Oh no.
Tell him to keep my word about this time.
Movement. It stays.
I'm gonna tell you.
The flip.
Take your time. Just take.
I'd
this
maybe
is
go
it.
other
That's the
side.
only
Yeah,
thing.
other
This
side.
one
Other
closest
side.
to us.
I was thinking the same exact thing.
He might fuck it up here though.
I think having a coach in here is a good for teams. Like
Yes.
having Glenny as an unbiased, someone who's not doesn't have to worry about pulling blocks, just has to worry about the overall team.
Kiss those or?
It's good. It's good to have.
Yeah.
It's a good addition.
New wrinkle in this
Fourth
season.
down, closest up. Yeah, that's it. That's got
There's Marty
grab
Mush,
that, grab that.
block 35. On his last turn, he committed a penalty. Another one would end the game.
No, I don't have a.
There are no penalties. You could maybe this
Another
on the bottom
FaceTime?
here. Other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up on the side closest to the surfboard.
Yeah, that one.
Couple more rows, you're gonna have a
No,
little.
one down, one there. Does that lose?
Couple more rows, you might have a problem. Height.
Already eyeing that fifth row from the bottom.
Oh wow. Could be it.
Oh no,
You
Bob.
gotta use it.
What?
You gotta use it.
My heart's racing.
Tons of hangers.
60 seconds.
This, I
Hanger
get the
a one
worst
block
clock.
row.
Anything
Can't
on,
do anything
on
with
this
that.
side is trouble.
Does Marty Mush have a mullet?
It's growing one. Looks
Oh,
like.
that's it, Marty.
Tyler probably told him.
That's the pull. Easy.
Go for it.
Been living with Dana B. Maybe that's just a sign of he
Yes.
just misses Dana.
Dane, of course, down in Mississippi for Coach Prime. Check out Season 1 on YouTube. Season 2 filming now.
I saw Dana Sweet is really popping off on Facebook. You'll love to see
That's
that.
awesome. The Facebook crowd remains strong.
Great job.
Already, meanwhile, some recoil, a quick read tower.
Jesus.
Great.
Oh, is it good?
Are they kissing?
No, absolutely not. You fucking serious?
Not
Fix
good
it,
enough.
fix
And Hank, you
Easy,
can
easy,
see our
easy.
camera
Spider,
up
what the
here.
fuck?
It's a good call by Spider.
Look at the overhead. You could drive a car through there.
Looking like Michael Strahan's teeth up there.
Yeah, that's better. All right.
There
good
we go.
enough.
You
Get
let
out of
Rudy
there.
land on that?
It's good. Now back to Tommy Smokes at
I mean,
block
we don't have anything.
36.
This is the first available block. I could touch any of it. This is the first available block.
Yeah. What about the one?
There are a
sticking
few
out?
full slates still alive, though.
That one's so
That's
enticing.
so
to take.
Tim F in the chat says for teams like this, I'm cheering
I've
for the
wanted to
blocks.
take that every
It's like PFT with the course.
Yep.
You root for the tower.
Whatever
Which
he puts
middle?
up
The
with.
middle
Yeah,
we're on the advantage now.
How about that?
Yeah, let's see.
We have the Smitty blocks.
Or even the edges.
When you can't take out a full slate, that's when you know
very
it's a sturdy tower. But Tommy finds one on the
Is
right
it my turn
side.
now?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
You're on block
But you
36.
gotta definitely do the Smitty block.
SD?
That
Good.
one's
Hit it.
gotta
Is
be-
50 the record?
50
one right
is the
there.
record. That was set back on September
Let me just
21st,
see.
2020. So almost the year
But
anniversary.
we don't want to give them any.
Liz and Rhea took down Billy and Nate. 50 burger, September 21st.
That was a classic.
Yes, it's only fitting that the GOAT was involved in that one too.
Yep.
Wait, try the other one.
Oh, this is
Oh,
it.
that's it? You sure?
No.
The shortest, meanwhile, was
Not
17.
sure at all.
The one thing that I've noticed with going with the fourth row, if you're going to go with the fourth row, you should go for the middle.
Yes.
Because that instantly takes it away from the other team.
It's a good strategy, but Pat not using it here.
Hurry up, Pat.
Thanks, Jake.
Jesus.
Block
You got a
37.
plopper when you put that sucker on.
It's good. And now to
Exactly.
Smitty at 38.
The middle was wet.
This one?
Yeah, maybe.
You
I
can
don't
play
know.
around, you know.
Keep that hand away.
Movement in the top half.
That was almost two.
No,
tight.
it's locked.
There's still options.
I mean, try the fourth row at the opposite of the one he just pulled.
Surveying.
There's another option on row 4.
That's tied in.
Looks
there.
glued in though.
Edged.
Smith.
Don't
Shaky
force
Smith.
it. Don't force it. That's not
It's
budging.
tough, Hank,
I
because
think
there's
the best
3
option might be to
hangers
take
below
out
that
the-
row.
That
Yeah.
might be it. That's everything else is pretty.
What about, hold on. Look,
60
There we
seconds.
go.
what about
There's the
this?
look.
This
There's the
one-
look to the tower.
This?
Yeah.
Watch
Nonverbal.
it. Watch it.
Unreal nonverbal communication.
I've been fighting the clock guy in this game for years.
I mean, that's the only one
I
that has
think
a
they do a
chance.
great job.
Take your thumb into that one. What about that one?
Yeah, maybe try to get
40?
this loose middle from this side. Is there any chance?
No.
No, if you pull it
Dude, what
towards
about-
you. Pull it towards
Dude,
you.
do the index thumb. The index thumb.
Telling you.
Work that thumb.
It's locked solid.
It's locked. We'll be okay, boys.
30 seconds to pick your block.
No answers here.
Right.
Going for row 4 though.
Why did you not go for that in the beginning?
Loose.
Fourth row king.
Fuck.
Some movement though.
Still be.
Turn's not done just yet.
Oh, shit, son.
I'm fucked.
This is good.
Slow. It's shaky but slow and you're good. Slow and steady.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Wow.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
What a
it,
risk
flip
there,
it.
not to go for the quick retower.
Who's just going to watch it fall on him?
Yeah. Turn's not done though.
If we get this
that
turn,
is-
we win.
Fix that corner a little bit.
That's
Not good enough.
That's awful.
What corner spider?
That far corner, yep. The one you just placed. Tuck that in a little, you're good.
I don't know if you
Perfect.
caught it, Jake, but Pat just said if we get this block, we win.
Okay.
If you don't
Calling
get
a
this block,
shot.
you also lose.
What else
That
did we
is
do?
true.
It was
for
just I
plenty
couldn't get a
too.
good angle on
We
it. It was too
need-
stuck in there.
Block number
Gotta
39.
be. The thing is,
Already
it's like,
mush.
it's like a.
Day-
This is
day-
the longest
day-
match of season 2, by the way.
Oh, that's coming.
I mean,
Can you-
there was nothing.
Yeah.
There was nothing. Concrete.
Can you go
Bush going
super
midway
low
down.
on
There's gotta
the
be something over here.
super low? That one on the other side.
Yeah,
Yeah, take out that one. Take out that one on the bottom.
Maybe the one above it?
Still
Yeah,
counting
that's
6
gotta be the
possible
only
moves
one.
here.
Yeah, there's
Low
still
enough.
options, but a
There's
lot of
just
these
so
blocks
much
are glued
weight.
in.
Anything?
A little bit.
All right. Oh, slow.
Oh, that thing's out.
Just be careful.
A lot of
Just
movement.
rip it. Rip it nice
Yeah.
and fast.
Nice
Like a
and
Band-Aid,
slow. It's
like
not
a
moving
Band-Aid.
More
at all,
movement on
but
that
just
top
don't-
half.
I'll tell you if it moves. Just
Come
go
in,
slow.
Dukes.
Bush may have found
Focus.
an answer. There's still movement. Turning this one
You're good. Take your time.
clockwise.
You're okay.
Takes a deep breath.
My heart's racing.
You're right. Deep breaths.
2 hands.
Deep breaths. No 2 hands. Great job. Great job.
Out.
Slow.
No movement from the tower. When he took that out, he's going to elect to choose that left side for the retower. And he got it to go.
Just get it out.
Block 40 for Tommy
You can
Smokes.
wait 10 seconds if you think it's going to fall, or you can just jump right back in.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's the problem.
God damn it.
New row 4. He's going for your strategy, Hank. That middle block.
Use that strategy.
This is a smart strategy. It eliminates the other team from making a move.
Oh, fuck.
Spider distracting uptown balls.
All right, this is going to be a little bit more tricky than I thought.
Tommy's got the majority of it
Yeah,
out.
put it on the end, but not all the way. Yeah, but not all the way on the end. You can.
They're going to call for him to go it
on
the end.
There you go. It works.
Is it good?
It has to be on this side.
It might go.
It's
tough.
It's tough.
Well,
block
now if it does
41
go
for
well.
Pat.
Should I try and twist the whole thing around?
That seems not good.
Billy football special is what we call that.
Yeah, Psycho SHIT. Still a full slate in
Dude,
play.
that is so hard in there.
Oh, it's about to fall.
Marty losing confidence in his teammate.
Well, I'm just letting you know just in case.
Just to get out of the way? For
Yeah, I
safety?
don't want you to get hurt.
Thank you.
Wow, some
Maybe
confidence.
It's just
Still a
so-
few options.
That's the you have to if you
on
take
the
that
tower.
one, you gotta readjust every block.
Right here?
Not a lot of tapping going on by players.
Anything?
What am I doing here? I'm like about to grab it with my other hand.
There's those 4 hangers in the
You can
top
do that.
half. And then 3 more, a few
That
more
is-
rows
Yeah,
lower.
That looks pretty. That doesn't look good.
You're on block 41.
60 seconds to pick your block.
Oh my word. Remember, both teams
Whoa,
have their
whoa,
switch.
Oh God.
Moving?
Switch
Whoa.
means you can change your block after the timer
Nah,
runs
it's
out
steady.
once per match on a non-penalty turn.
If I get this, this is a miracle.
Just pick. That's your block.
That's my
pick
block.
the block.
All right, you
just
pick
go
the block.
slow.
He still does have the switch, so not necessarily locked in.
How bad is it moving?
It's actually not terrible, but it's leaning left. Jeez, maybe you can move the other middle block a little
It's
bit.
loose for Pat.
Slow, Carl.
Block
Slow, Carl.
41.
Don't make me that.
Don't say oh fuck.
More movement.
You're still
Slow,
switch.
slow.
Or
Don't do
wobble.
anything yet. Don't do anything
Yeah,
yet.
don't be afraid to use
Wait
that
a
switch.
second.
You hate to have a lifeline go
All right,
unused.
it's not going.
It's
Yeah,
like bringing
now
a
go and
timeout
go
to
up there
half.
fast. Don't rip.
It's like really hard in there.
Yeah.
You still have a switch.
People have said that before. Lot.
More movement. Pat very close to taking it
Use
out.
that thumb
He's gonna
on the
get
other
this one,
block.
Jake.
It's going to be a close call.
This is it.
Wait.
The moment of truth.
Use that thumb on the other block
got
and
it.
push it. Go. Go.
Oh, the quick
Holy
retower.
fuck.
Turn not
Hold
done.
on,
Needs to
hold
balance it out.
Yeah. Is it gonna stay?
Is it moving?
Go. Run.
Remember though,
Run,
there's
Pat.
10
Moving.
seconds after
it's
he
moving,
leaves
then try and
unless
twist
an opponent steps in the square.
Give it its
2,
full. Give it its full.
3,
time.
4,
5,
5,
6, 7, 8, 9.
and they're safe.
Let's go, man.
Block
What a
42
fucking job.
for
Atta
Smitty.
boy.
He's now on the block.
That's leaning, and he's got no.
Not
Smitty
many
block.
options
That's an
left.
elite pull.
There is no new fourth row either.
Yeah.
Watch the tape balls.
Yeah, I'll just do what he did. Go for one on the edge and.
I'm real short for both.
There is that full slate.
I love the thing.
Good show.
This might be it.
Everyone wants to take that block so
I know,
bad.
well, it's loosened up.
It's real. It's,
Nah, don't
no,
do that. It's not gonna.
It's shaking quite a bit.
Dude, wiggle your thumb in there and push,
Yeah.
it, and push it out.
Right here?
In the wedge. Try that.
Right
I
here?
will be shocked
Yeah.
if they get something.
See?
here.
If they do, they deserve it.
Little wedge.
Yeah.
A little bit more sportsmanship as the game is.
Yeah.
progressed.
They're going.
Love
That's
to see
leaning
that.
What's the Tyler Cameron storyline?
See what's going on.
Went in our rear view mirror.
Who's Tyler Cameron?
Game of Jenga like this brings you all together.
Bachelorette.
42 block. I thought it was gonna be done at 18.
Smitty, do the thumb thing again and push.
Right here?
Yeah. Let me try that.
Yeah,
Yes.
do
Ooh,
that
I
one.
went down
There's
the
a little
left
movement
block.
there.
Yeah, do that one.
Just a little bit of movement. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, do that.
Ooh,
it's close.
It's falling. It's falling.
That was very close.
Put it back. It was about to fall.
Let him go. Let him go.
That thing was.
That was just about to fall. That is not the block.
Oh, Smith.
That's the only one I can get.
60 seconds.
What about
somewhat loose?
this?
What about one of these?
That's
what
my
about one of
favorite.
No, these are
60 seconds.
Look at
Tower to go.
Probably there's nothing.
Smitty, I'm
What
saying.
about this one right there? Yeah.
Smitty, I'm saying come over here, put your thumb here.
Balls. I
What's your
tried
thing
that. I
with
tried
the
that.
thumb?
He loves it.
He loves stunning.
Smitty.
Coach is trying to employ some
done.
coaching tactics, and his team just does not want to listen.
It's shaking. Do the thumb thing. Do the thumb thing.
45 seconds.
Stick your thumb in the middle.
45.
Stick your thumb in the middle.
But we have our switch. We have
You
our
already
switch,
picked your
so-
block, right?
Right here?
No, he's got.
Yeah, and then use the middle one to try to push it
There's a
out.
full
This
slate.
will just slide right out.
Last one on the legal roads.
Push it out from the side.
It's,
I mean,
it's not,
do
it's,
whatever you
not,
want.
it's not moving. It's not movable.
That's my own
30
thought.
seconds.
There's some more movement on the top half of the tower.
I mean, those three are just.
That's it.
This
right?
is the only thing I have a chance
Don't
at.
put.
He's got a second left,
15
maybe.
seconds.
Maybe about
We
20
can always
seconds.
pick one and then switch it.
Yeah, there is the
but-
switch still alive, so it's not necessarily the end of the road here. But you have to pick one by the time this timer is
If you're
out.
gonna go this one, I think you got to bring it
10,
out this
like
like
straight.
towards
9,
This is the only one.
towards
8,
Spider.
More movement.
It's
7.
really this is the
That's
one
your
that's gonna
block.
make the tower fall.
Is that the block?
5, 4,
No,
More
it's falling.
movement.
All right,
Oh,
just choose it.
no.
and
Uptown
switch.
Ball's in
Smith.
trouble.
1. That is your
You gotta
block
go-
That's
unless
the
you want
block.
to
They
use
have
the
the
switch.
switch though. Each team does get one switch on a non-penalty
Oh,
turn.
Smith.
There's some twisting going on.
Twistorama.
Psycho shit.
More twists.
How is this not falling?
Use that thumb. Use that
Back
thumb.
and forth.
Use that
gonna get
thumb,
it.
Smitty.
He's gonna
Now
get it.
switch. Bring it out the.
This is
More
insane.
progress, but more loosening of the top half of the tower.
Will
You
he
gotta get
retap?
on block
Gotta bring it out from the
42.
middle.
It's over. You
Gotta
got
It's
it.
done.
switch
You're
to the middle.
done.
Oh,
No, he got it.
It's loosening it up,
I can't
but
believe
it's
he got it.
also shaking the tower even more.
Come on. You gotta be kidding me.
Smitty making progress. Job
Ah.
not finished.
Someone
Marty and Pat can't believe this tower is still up right now.
Watch out.
Here we
Come
go.
on.
You might have to. You might have to be
Instant
quick.
rebound. Get it out.
He does have an empty
Don't be
road.
afraid to. Don't be afraid to catch the towel.
Close.
It's gonna fall
It's
towards
going.
you. It's gonna
It's
fall
falling.
towards you.
It's close.
Push that thumb
falling.
Oh, the one.
Push that. Use the,
Still
use
up.
the
Yes!
Use the
5
thumb.
seconds. Marty and Pat survive. Uptown Balls drops to 1-1 on the season. What a match.
What a match.
block
Smitty was
him on the
locked
head.
in there. Couldn't get it done. They got past the 2-minute violation. They couldn't get past Mush and Pat in the end.
Man.
A tough loss for Uptown Balls. Came in talking a lot of shit against Mush, Tyler Cameron, Pat. And it was all for naught.
Wow. Uptown Balls came in with the trash talk. Unfortunately, they fall just short, and they are down to 1-1 on the season. Meanwhile, Pat and Mush, this wasn't a dozen certified match, so their records are still 0-0, but they'll be playing on teams sooner rather than later. Pat and Mush, good duo.
They were a good duo, good team, good matches today. Just a lot of excitement here in the Triple S is what we're going for on a day in and day out basis. I would like to get it on the replay. I think we might have to check Smitty into concussion protocol.
Yes, the tower just
fucking
smoked him in
I
the
said,
forehead.
we appreciate that a block hit him on the head and his nickname is Blockhead. Like that's poetic justice.
It's a great point. Tommy makes a great point. Smitty's nickname is Blockhead. He didn't just get blocked in his head. Tough loss for
Thanks,
Smitty.
Balls. Appreciate
Good
it.
win for Pat and Marty, and just a good win for everyone, all the viewers at home today. I don't know if we're going to get a replay or not, but if not, let's see how many players we have left in the PlayBarstool app.
Still waiting on the replay and our Roman swipe of the
It's
match.
Pat's last turn.
So, as we move on to our Roman swipe of the match, a lot of penalty turns involved. Pat, though, was clutch late in this match.
Yeah, that was a big last turn. It was a quick retower. It was a good job. Here you see him getting the tower steady. He's focused. He's locked in. Kind of looks like a sardine from SpongeBob there. Just a good, decisive, big balls pull at the end of the game there. Smitty tried to do something similar. Could not get it done.
So, Pat and Mush, they survived the penalty, and they are both individually 1-0 this season, but they're still 0-0 on the year. We have one more match coming Friday. We have just 3 players still alive. VPAGs, A Bloom, and Berg137. It'll be Kenjack and Big T versus Feidelberg Rudy. Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. 3 of you have a chance for $2,000, and that'll do it for our broadcast today. So, for everybody in the production truck, but we get one more replay. As at the Jenga.
Smitty just had no idea that was coming. His team made bad work. He had the coach on the sidelines. Didn't even give him a heads up that the blocks were going to fall on his head. That's going to hurt in a few hours for sure.
Yeah, so
It hurts right now.
Smitty takes that one to the head, and it's a loss for Uptown Balls. That'll do it for our broadcast today. Shout out to everybody in the production truck. Stefan, Steve, Stanko, Cam, Foley, Andrew, Pete, Brian,
Joe,
there's
Leonard,
more.
Max,
Pete,
Franco,
Evan, Max Dillon, our official Spire
Jamal,
commissioner, and my broadcast partner Hank.
Marquise.
Jake Marsh signing off from Stool Stream Stadium. We'll see you here Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time with $2,000 on the line. Have a great night, everybody.
I'm not talking on talk, I'm just talking in general. You hear me now. Can you do talk back? Are we sure that he was trying to talk to Jake, but he wasn't like pressing 1 instead by accident talking to Hank? Can you hear me? I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay. Are we sure